The 90s. The 90s are coming back next. Yay!
Coming back? They're back, baby.
Yeah. So you go through the 80s.
I was very happy with that one.
Giving them our pop culture. I know this, you know this.
This is the part 1 of the Misspelling podcast.
Misspelling with Tori Spelling, an iHeartRadio podcast.
Corey's got dead eyes like a shark.
Hi, friends. Wait, you know what I just had last night?
What?
The Jack in the Box Gremlins meal.
Oh, you know what? That's funny because I thought that was an old thing. I didn't realize.
Absolutely
it was
not.
a new thing. Why is that?
Wow.
Why?
Corey's
'Cause I
right.
thought-
That is funny.
I do like that Tori's just like, oh my God, you just reminded me. I had the Gremlins meal last night.
I looked into your eyes. Were you? Have you ever seen that movie? I was in that movie. You were?
An ad. It was like Gizmo and a Jack in the Box guy.
But I was just like, Gremlins is one of my favorite movies. Like, I feel like all of your movies are my favorite movies, but literally,
You're so sweet.
I was like, oh my God, I get it. And they're promoting it, like, don't feed him after midnight. Like, oh, and it's the Midnight Muncher. And I'm like,
Right.
oh my God.
You would think a sequel's coming out, right? Or like something. But no, there's nothing. There's just a random casual, promotion for an old movie from 40 years ago. That makes sense.
The brilliant thing is, it's
wait.
like if you could
Is
have.
Corey dunking on it?
Kind of, which is weird.
I guess you just randomly do a thing for
Yeah.
no fucking reason, idiots.
Like, there is no like old. It's not like everything that's old is new again. Nostalgia. Like, those are all the movies. Thanks, TikTok, like, and YouTube. Like, everything is back.
Right.
That's what they
right.
want to see.
Right. Well, some of it's good. Some of it maybe we could have left behind there, but some of it's good. So the stuff that's good, that's good.
Not
But you know what's
quite.
coming
I
back?
like that he has like a Seth Rogen laugh sometimes. He is kind of doing that. I guess the reason why he was dunking on the Gremlins meal, because this is the same thing he always does. If someone else leads into old movies he was in, he's going to be shitty about
Yeah.
it. If someone else brings it up, he's going to be kind of, yeah, we could have left them back there. They weren't all great, huh? They sucked. Oh, Gremlins, what? Fast food, you fucking pig.
Oh, you know what? Is that why? Because it's got meat in it?
I think he does bring up like, he doesn't eat fast food or whatever.
Next, you know what's coming next, don't you?
Goonies too.
Well, that, but no, I mean, in the world of social media and culture, obviously, the 90s. The 90s are coming back next. Yay!
Coming back? What are you talking about? They're back, baby.
Yeah. So you go through the 80s.
I was very happy with that one. I was very happy with that one there. Adrien H. check.
It's time for an Adrien H. check.
In the actually, it's on topic. She's talking about the 90s, so
Turns
she
in-
wasn't even that.
Just transforms into a little Asian baby that he's just rocking.
What's funny with him bringing that up, too, is I've been waiting for the 90s nostalgia to kick in. It never kicks in. Although it kind of is, I guess, with like young kids, like Zoomer kids are wearing like
Teen
old
fashion.
skate pants almost, like the really baggy.
Yeah, girls are dressing now like girls and guys dressed in in parts of like the second half of the 90s, early 2000s for sure.
But the 90s has never, at least so far, it has never caught on as in movies and TV and stuff. The way
Sure.
that, I mean, obviously Stranger Things is one of the most obvious things, but like as far as the way like 80s pastiche and like nostalgia has.
That's very true.
The 80s,
That's so
it's
funny.
like, don't you notice that everything's a cycle, right? It's like the 80s, then like after, like what was popular in the 80s? The 60s. If you remember, during the 80s, everything on MTV was like 60s and like the guys with like the tie-dyed stuff, and there was that weird guy who would walk
Now,
through the-
I was really young, so maybe I'm not remembering it correctly. But and I'm only basing it off of Back to the Future. But I feel like the 80s loved the 50s. But also, when I was young, it was like, yeah, Back to the Future. But also when you turned on like Nickelodeon and shit, since they didn't have really much programming, it would be like Leave It to Beaver and shit
Yeah,
like that.
the 80s loved the 50s.
Everything was like psychedelic.
And our parents would be like, our generation's coming back. We'd be like, that's so weird. You're so old.
Exactly.
Oh,
It was like
boy.
Grateful Dead and Pink Floyd had top 40 hits. And we were just like, what is going on? This is so strange, all this weird old music. And now here we are, right? And it's all happening again. So everything goes
He's rubbing his hair like he's a little kid.
rotation. Yeah.
Oh, but wait, I do have to finish my story and tell
Okay,
you with
sorry.
my no. With my Gremlins munchie.
I love that she doesn't let him
Yeah, no.
change the topic.
She's
Like,
got a story
Yeah.
to tell, and she's going to
yeah.
tell it.
We're going to talk about the 80s munchie meal, you sack of shit.
got an a car air freshener. One
did?
side is Gizmo and the other side is Gremlin.
Oh, that's so cute. I want one,
Okay, so
but I
Jim.
won't eat
Mhm.
She loves gremlins. She called Stripe Gremlin.
Oh, I missed what she
and
was even saying.
She said that Gizmo was a Mogwai.
Hey, but you know what? I would still give her credit. That's more than I would expect her to know.
Mogwai is closer to Mogwai, but like just calling Stripe Gremlin?
I'm giving her points
All
on
right,
this.
hey, fair enough.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm being pedantic.
We're fans of fast food. I have 5 kids. It's not like we eat it every night, but you know,
You have
stay
5
relevant,
kids?
whatever. I
Oh
wanna
my
eat it.
God, are you serious? But I do have to give you a really weird warning. How old's your oldest kid?
Listen to where this goes, by the way.
Is she 18? I'm curious just
Yeah.
for a friend.
Adrien, age check. Do you have any kids that are 22? But listen to where this goes, because she's talking about how she has 5 kids. Obviously, that's probably pretty tough. Whatever. He's got 1 kid. We know that.
Too many kids.
Now a warning?
Yeah, how old's your oldest kid?
18.
Yeah, I can still warn you. It's because mine's 21. It doesn't get easier. This is the weird thing. The weird thing is you think that when they turn 18, you're done, right? Like, okay, I did my 18 years. I was responsible. I got them to the point of responsible. I got
That is
them.
a father's mentality. I do not think that. I want mine to live at home.
It only gets harder because eventually podcasts start trying to become friends with him.
Isn't it weird that he's seemingly throwing Zen under the bus here?
He really is.
It only gets worse.
I've got a little devil at home.
It's weird because I feel like she was doing kind of playful, like they take everything, they suck out your organs, they take everything, they try to take your soul, whatever. Like that's kind of a sitcom-y almost, you know, kids, right? But I love them. And then he's turning it into, yeah, you think it's 18, get the hell out of here, but they just leech off you and they get worse.
Jim and them are pop culture, bro. I know that.
You
They're
think eventually
terrible.
their lives will get together, but then they never do, and you're forced to support this cyst on my life.
They start eating wormwood and talking about 5D bars.
I just can't wait to make 5D music and share these spiritual bars with y'all.
That's definitely not every father or mother, I don't think.
True.
But that said, no, it's like this thing of like you just kind of feel like they're 18, they can go on, they can do their thing, they can live their life. I got them this far. They didn't get arrested, they didn't go to jail, they didn't kill anybody. I didn't get a call from the principal saying your son is the worst thing. You know what I mean? So like, yes, I did good. And then all of a sudden they start rebelling at 18 and you have no control anymore.
Is that him trying to walk back his earlier compliments of Zen? The bad Zen is a new thing?
It's a little bit of what he said in his Instagram rant about us, where he was saying he was the nicest kid, and then he just switched.
Right.
And he blames the wormwood or whatever.
A friend of the show, Zen Feldman, nothing bad to say about the kid.
No, we love Zen.
Not us.
Free Zen, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Corey's got nothing but bad to say, but not us.
It's really a bizarre take to just air your laundry out, but not in a fun kind of like, kids, am I right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And for no reason, he proposed this. She didn't ask him a question where this was his answer.
See your point now.
And my kid was that way up until 18. But something happened right after he turned 18 where he got this like, I am off onto the world and this is my adventure. This is all a warning to everybody how very serious social media, AI, and podcasts are. You're just coming along for the ride. And
how many kids do you have?
Just one. Just one. That's it.
So far, Do you think you guys will have kids together?
I like you can hear her being like, "You have one kid and you're fucking talking like this. What's wrong with you?"
You're talking to this lady who had 5 kids, and this is what's happening.
And I love that she asks him if he's gonna have kids with Adrien. What an amazing question!
I don't have any cum left. I would love to.
And
How many kids do you have?
Just one. Just one.
Is that her laugh or is that Adrien
That's
laughing?
Adrien laughing,
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
Adrian's nervous laughter because she knows he's being a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, she knows what's happening.
Do you think you guys will have kids together?
Oh, no. We're not. Woo! She's only 25, first of all. Very young.
Adrien AIDS check.
That's an odd thing for Corey to bring up for us, I
Yes.
guess.
Yeah.
Is he doing it before we can?
Yeah, he's trying to get ahead of it.
In before Jim and them say she's 25 and very young.
Understand this?
Yeah. No, we're still at the beginning phase of this. I'm going through a
get it.
divorce. Ooh. Way too fast. Yeah. Hi. How you doing?
Corey, Adrien, will you answer that question, please?
It's not in my cards right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I like the way she put that better.
Thanks. Yeah. Well, ladylike, there's the difference between mansplaining and ladylike.
Well, one day.
Corey doesn't know what mansplaining is.
Yes, I do love that she doesn't let it go and she makes Adrien answer the question. It's clearly an uncomfortable question.
Yeah. And it's not a question that needs to be asked twice.
I can't tell if Tori Spelling rocks or if she just doesn't understand the question she's asking.
She seems a little aloof, I think.
She thinks she's helping a fellow sister out because maybe she wants to snag that Corey Feldman and have a baby.
She thinks the Corey's playing hard to get. She's like, I got you. I'll wingman for you.
Make beautiful babies.
Oh, well, that's very sweet of you to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, though. I actually am that guy that wants to have a new kid when I'm 60.
Ugh.
I am looking forward to that one day. So I'm not saying I'm done.
Like I say, one day, dude, it's not that far.
Yeah, you're like, what, 3 years away? 4 years away?
It's not that far away. So yeah, I mean, let's get snapping if you're gonna have that 60 the baby at 60.
Well, Feldman babies take longer than 9 months.
Yeah, they got to gestate
They
for
take
a while.
like 3 years.
I'm just saying right now, in particular for me, is not the best time to be talking about that because I'm going through a really ugly divorce. It's not pretty. And, it's been all over the news, so I'm sure you know.
Dude,
but
okay,
it's
I
not
was about
fun.
to say, Corey is fishing.
Yes.
And Tori is not taking the
She
bait.
doesn't, yeah,
So Corey's like, yeah, I'm going through a really bad divorce.
And yeah, it's on
It's
the
like
news. You might have seen
so
it.
messy. And he's like waiting for her to say something. I mean, you probably heard about it. And it was like, dude, he wants to talk about it so bad.
And so there's that.
I'm so sorry.
God bless you for that. Let me tell you, my first 2 weren't bad. My second one, with a child.
Oh, Jesus.
Thank God she was smart enough to know that we best served each other, being good parents and having a good family unit no matter what. And we were both able to raise him equally and influence him. And we're still very good friends and very close and all of that. And that's the way it should be. I prefer it.
And then what happened with the third?
Well,
I like she doesn't let him get away with that either,
Yeah.
where he's like, yeah, the first one was great. Well, because the first one was Vanessa Marcil. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
She's famous, or she became famous later on. She was for a while. She was on that show Las Vegas. I think she was on 90210 as well. So, but it was one of those where when you try to read up on it, they were married, but not really. It was one of those she was probably younger than him, even though he was young at the time too.
I love that Corey was begging to talk about his divorce. So she brings it up, but in the wrong way. And now he's like, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, sometimes you get blindsided is what I would say. Sometimes you get blindsided. I would have never known. I was with that woman for 12 years, and I thought we were solid as a rock. So
sometimes it's always though.
I can't believe he's trying to pitch it this way. I mean, obviously,
this is clearly performative. He is doing this because he wants the court of public opinion to have heard him say these things about her.
But I mean, obviously, we weren't there, but we can glean a lot because again, We're experts in choreography.
And I was in the bushes with my binoculars.
We can glean a lot. I mean, even from his own statements on the thing.
Yeah.
If you go back when he first announced it, where he was trying to make it seem like they weren't divorcing, they were just separated.
Yeah.
And he was even stumbling over all those tweets. Wasn't one of them about, I know you've all been wondering why I haven't been having my birthday party. It was literally like he led into it because I know you're wondering why I haven't had my big birthday parties because my wife's been sick.
Yeah.
And
when he even was like, people keep saying we're going through a divorce. You're all idiots.
it's a separation. And then it was like, and she's also way too sick to go on tour. And everyone was like, if she's your wife, why are you not just not going on tour? And he's
Stop putting words in my mouth.
He's like, what do you mean? We're not going to go on the tour? We're not going to have birthday parties?
What, I'm just going to stop for her?
But now he's pitching it as this, I thought we were solid. All of a sudden, she's like, hey, stop partying. Hey, get a real job.
He got real sucker punched by this whole thing.
Yeah, but it's the one that you expect to be the least problematic, or
and that can be in a friendship, in a working relationship. Yes.
On to brighter pastures. So
Yes.
we don't have an exciting story of how we met, but the meeting happened, and what happened?
It is wild that he doesn't want to, you didn't have to bring it up. You didn't have to bring up if there's a story about being met or not. It's almost like he wanted to head it at the pass for some reason.
Because he doesn't want to talk about it, so he's afraid. He's like, fuck it, I'll just say this. This is better than nothing.
In the interim is the fact that I met this talented, beautiful young lady who just needed some help, just needed a handout of let me get you to the right place in life and get you started.
I'm shocked how candidly
so much talent.
Accurate that description. He didn't even try to make it seem like something it wasn't with that description. She was a woman in need. She wanted a handout. What? Come on, Corey. You could say that in a much nicer way.
And, and unfortunately had gotten pretty beaten down by society and bullies and people telling her she wasn't good enough and she couldn't do it, And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, I'm too old. I'm this. And I'm like, too old? You're 25 years old. What are you talking about? You have your whole life in front of you. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you're almost too old to date me, but that's the only thing.
When did you start singing?
I started singing in elementary school for fun. I enjoyed it, and I knew that I could do it. So,
did you? And the bullying experiences at church? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, the church, but that came later when I was 12. I started at kindergarten. But.
Yeah.
Oh, and I love, immediately that's the actual break. They just go into, she's kind of barely answered the question and they cut into it with a stupid I heart break. And these breaks go on forever.
You from?
North Carolina.
I love your accent.
Thank you.
It's beautifully there, not
adorable.
there. It's
right. It's there's something very cute about it, innocent, and sweet, and kind of we love that in LA because it's so the opposite, right?
Ooh, that was a little confessional as well. First, it's she was desperate. Then we like how innocent she is, so we can corrupt her.
And then he ends up with
Yes, but there's something ethereal and strong about it. Quietly strong about it as well. Your voice.
I agree. Well, have you heard her singing yet?
I have.
She's got a very powerful voice, very powerful. And people.
I told her I went down the rabbit hole of her Instagram. I was way more focused on her Instagram than yours. Sorry.
Thanks.
No problem.
Call me chopped liver. It's fine.
Oh God, I love chopped liver.
Oh, you do? Well, there you go. See, you win some, you lose
It's just
some.
mindless banter, by the way.
Yeah, what a great conversation. Let's hear some more about this.
She did get his ass, though.
What were the bullying situations that you encountered? Because
oh, hell yeah.
You just never know. On the
It's
exterior,
happening now.
looking at you, you're so gorgeous. And I'm like, who would bully this human? But I know.
Happening now. It's happening now.
You know what he's talking about there when he's saying that the bullying's happening right now? Literally right this second.
Is he talking about what? Christmas covers and ska punk covers or something?
I think you might be talking about a Christmas Vampires Ballad, maybe?
Is that suddenly considered, is ska punk bullying?
I mean,
did it happen before you met Corey?
It did.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
It
and you
did.
get it worse now, though, right?
No.
Yeah.
She moved here and got dumb tattoos and people would either like her more for no reason because of them or hate her more for no reason because of them. But she did not get bullied before she was with Corey.
No, yeah. I mean, maybe if she's talking about in school or something back down south or whatever.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
I get it worse now. For
People
sure.
are haters.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. Yes.
Wait, does she say she gets it worse now?
Yes.
And that's talking about us. How dare she?
Yeah, she clearly
There's no
hasn't-
bigger champion than her for her music than us. We're bigger champions than Corey Feldman.
We 100% are.
Vampires ballads sung under the moon, a haunting melody, a tragic tune. Vampires ballads.
And that Christmas song is a banger.
Yeah, how dare you? How dare you bite the hand that feeds you?
Yeah, Vampire Christmas Ballad is a banger.
And you get it worse now, though, right?
I get it worse now. For
People
sure.
are haters.
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Yeah,
yes,
fuck
go
the
on, sorry.
haters.
Oh, wait, can I say fuck in front of you?
Oh, yeah.
That's another great question.
Wait, have you done your homework yet?
Can I?
Did you finish your vegetables?
I don't know. I think my bullies kind of came from school and the church that I attended.
You know, obviously she went through all that pain. She grew up, she became the beautiful swan, and we meet and she tells me about it. And I'm like, oh, don't, worry about those people. Those people are in your past. You don't have to worry about them anymore. And then we start dating. I hear her voice. I start developing her.
And then
of course,
my
as soon as
demons
I start
became her demons.
putting her out there, the trolls that abuse
Yes.
me go and start trying to abuse her as well. And so she's like,
The
oh,
trolls?
great. Here we go.
How fucking dare you? We're your biggest fans, dude.
He's not talking about us.
You better not be.
He wouldn't. He would never.
How dare him?
Oh, now I get to deal with it all over again. I'm like, honey, I got news for you. Whether you came up through me or not, no matter what, you're going to get abused if you're a celebrity and you're beautiful and you're putting yourself out there as an artist. It's just kind of what happens.
I'm curious why, and you keep using that word, you keep saying abused.
Yeah.
Why is that the first word that comes to mind?
Because it is abusive. It
is,
abusive,
absolutely.
Of course, yeah.
It's so funny because do they? I mean, I guess I shouldn't even make it as broad as celebrities in general, but I guess I will. Like, do they understand? Like, no one wants to hear this shit. No one cares. Like, I understand that it's all relative, and I'm sure as a celebrity, I mean, even we've read some of his Twitter comments. We're like, oh shit, that's me.
Yeah, it's always harder than you think.
So I get it. I get it's probably tough. But to every time you're in an interview, to go on and on about the bullies and the haters and the trolls.
It's what we've said, though. It's because if he had anything else better in his life to talk about, he'd be talking about that, and he just doesn't.
That's true.
He has so little going on, he is forced to talk about that all the time.
And it's very hard for people to learn. So, yeah, I do like to pinpoint it so that you can call it out for what it is. We started dating, right? We started dating, and it was about 2 weeks into just kind of casual dating that she played me her demos. And it was just kind of like a casual thing, like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to, grow up and be a singer. She was 23.
Were you nervous to play it for him?
Not really.
I don't think she realized what would happen. I don't think she realized like all of this is going to come out of it. She just thought, oh, I'm just playing this guy I like some music, sort of thing. And then I was like, oh my God, listen to your voice. Your voice is incredible. I need to get you in the studio. And she's like, okay. So I think I did like a little bit of demo work with her. I put her on a background vocal on one of my songs first to see how she'd sound and how she was to work with. And it was easy. And then I was like, hey, you know what? Since you're here,
why don't you go to Low Serville now that my dead weight is finally dropped dead? And I could use a new weird tall girlfriend.
Yeah. I need another unnecessary backup singer. You can come on tour.
You should come be my background vocalist on a, tour with like 40,000 people every night. What do you think? And she's like, yeah, I guess, So.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of dudes rocking that he took the
I
low
thought you meant
serve.
this is
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of like dudes rocking that we're looking at.
He took the Low Serville tour just as a way to impress her.
Yeah, he really did just kind of use that as like, oh, I mean, by the way, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can come on tour with me. No big deal.
Me and 40,000 of my friends or whatever.
Oh my God, you guys are so cool together.
Thank you.
I love that she
You're
says
very
that.
sweet.
I feel like she's being sarcastic, but I'm probably giving her too much credit.
Yeah,
like out of nowhere. Wow, you guys are so cool.
She's calling a spade a spade. I think she just sees it.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys are so cool together.
Thank you. You're very sweet.
No. I just like your whole energy. Sorry. And obviously, I've watched interviews and seen things, but like your vibes are very cool.
I think she's talking about Jim and them videos there. Obviously, I've seen things
I've
like
done a
the
lot of
Christmas
research.
Vampires Ballad, which is awesome.
I had no idea you did anything but yell at people at your concerts.
So basically, my label, you know, my label has been built and existed just to put out my music, my material, and I created that in 2009 to put out my band Truth Movement's second album. And then I've released every album of mine under that label ever since. And then all of a sudden, you know, I heard her voice and I was like, you're it. You're the one. Like, you're the one that I think I need to branch out and open up my label to other artists. And you should be the first artist on my label.
Which I always mention this, but it's so funny that he's telling on himself that he had that 10-year-long Angel.
The whole Corey's Angels thing. He never had an idea to put someone else on.
Yeah, he claims that it was to help all these girls' musical careers or acting careers. And he talks like it never even occurred to him to have anyone else on Sci-Fi. And then suddenly he heard her voice and he's like, oh my God, maybe I should have one other person on my label. And it's like, dude, you realize that makes you look like even worse when looked at during your worst period.
That reminded me, there is a documentary coming out. It's premiering in LA next week. It's about...
How good are our seats?
Yeah, right? We should be there. It's about the Corey's Angels tour.
Who's making it? And why haven't they asked if they could do promo on our show?
Exactly. Well, no, I did get an email from one of the Angels. I just replied recently. I don't know how involved she is in the actual making of it or if she's just on it.
Dude, we're going to get to watch it, and then Corey's going to be talking about it for the next 13 years.
But yeah, that just... I meant to mention it earlier. That reminded me when you brought up the Angels.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
That's how it happened. So we started with the demos. I started producing, writing her music. She played me these demos, which were fantastic. And I was like, this stuff is so good. It's so powerful. The lyrics are great. The vocals are great. We just need to get you some real music.
See? And then he fucking ruins the songs.
It's so funny.
Imagine him trying to tell you need real music.
Now,
well, and it's also wild to hear him say that when we've heard his version of Vampire's Ballad.
Yes.
It's terrible.
So
I wrote all the music from scratch with my partner, Greg. We sat down. We produced it for her.
Yeah,
we laid it all out. We presented it to her. She
Boo
loved
all
it.
that.
We got her in. We did all her vocals.
Hey, yo, pause on all that.
And after we got one or two good songs and we liked them, we just kept going. So we have a whole half of an album there. And, you know, for a brand new breakout artist, she's already got over 5,000 streams on Spotify, which is pretty exciting for a brand new artist, you know, who's never done anything. And then,
I mean, honestly, that would be cool if she wasn't with, I mean, not that he's a big star, but he's a known enough star and he's a music act. She should have more listens if he's promoting her. Or if he's promoting her properly.
There are like people that are like, hey, I made my Spotify count 2 weeks ago that have 5,000 plays. He accidentally told on himself there.
Like, it's not nothing.
Oh, sure.
I get it, but I do feel like it's not even a bad thing to her. It's on him because it's his label. He was supposed to be the one promoting it, but he was talking about his stupid EP bunch, and we were even in the middle of October, like, where the fuck is this EP he talked about?
As you said, I was on Dancing with the Stars, still am because I have to do the finale show.
I'm going to ask you about that next. Go on.
Yeah. But we also put out an EP of mine right before. So the reason, so the whole Dancing with the Stars thing, let me just go into that for a second. The reason why there was all these rumors like, oh, Corey wasn't there. Corey didn't care. He wasn't, taking it seriously. All this stuff was going on.
I love when Corey does our Corey
I was there
voice.
7 days a week. So when I agreed to do that show,
here we go.
I had already had my next 3 months planned, which was we had my EP slated and scheduled for release, my next single and video slated and scheduled for release, her single scheduled for release, her EP scheduled for release. And on top of all that, I had to move. And the move had to happen on September 4th.
It sounds so fucking anticlimactic so we're releasing music, singles, videos, and also we were moving.
Yeah. You know who's allowed to talk about moving that way? Like a 21-year-old with a part-time job.
Yes.
Who like can't get work off.
Anyone that's not on a network show can talk about moving that way.
Yeah.
Once you have to push it aside because you're about to be on a network television show, one of the biggest network shows.
You can't treat moving like that.
You just hire someone to do it. Or you have friends that help you. Well, friends? What's that?
Huh? What?
The show started live September 16th. So all the weeks leading up to the show's premiere, I'm boxing and packing and moving and running to rehearsal and running back. But wait, it gets better.
I'm getting such PTSD. Okay, yes?
Right. Every weekend that was supposed to be like extra days to rehearse, I had conventions booked. So I had a convention booked that first September weekend and the third weekend in September.
That first weekend, that was the Erux convention.
Yeah, starting off with a bang, baby.
It really kicked things off properly.
September. So bookended between my appearances on the show.
It's not all doable. It's not doable.
Right, but I was contracted, so I couldn't get around. And then all of a sudden, these things start coming out in the press saying that I'm like not taking it seriously and that I'm not doing my part. And I'm like, I am working my balls off. Are you kidding me?
Can you believe he did that, by the way?
I thought you did that.
No.
I worked my balls off for this movie.
Can you believe? And he did it the same way, like he was doing an impression of himself.
He did it the same way we do it.
Balls off.
My balls off.
Like, I've never worked harder for anything in my life. Everybody on the show was really nice.
They're all
was
really nice,
great.
right? They're great.
Yeah,
they really are.
I didn't have one. There was not one negative thing I could say about anybody on the show.
Look, he's way overcorrecting what he said before, and he doesn't even bring up that he caused all this drama.
Yeah, I mean, this is him overcorrecting.
Yeah.
Jenna and I got along great. Everybody there was super nice, super professional. There was no negativity on that set at all.
Did you have an injury?
We all give each other gifts. I had a minor injury, but nothing serious.
That was my edit because he was rambling on and on.
Sure.
He did mention like people get injuries or whatever. So she was like, "Oh, did you have one?" And he has to say of course he can't let that go and say he didn't. He has to put himself in that category as well.
I got a paper cut when I cashed that check I didn't deserve.
Like but you know, like Andy was wearing knee braces like from day one. The first time I saw him, he had these 2 knee braces. I was like, oh my God. I figured he'd be out first. He's, walking around with knee braces.
Well, wait, there's more. Time. 8 weeks, what, or 6 weeks?
Look, he definitely he's not hiding it as well as he think he is.
He's
like, I thought he'd be out first. I mean, he's got knee braces. Why is he not out first?
I love
Apparently
that.
I'm out first.
That's so fucking funny.
That's all he was thinking this whole time he got bounced. Because that was even our question going in. We were like, do you think Andy will make it further than Corey? And he destroyed it. He fucking left him in the dust.
He became like a darling of the competition.
I was like, oh my God. I figured he'd be out first. He's, walking around with knee braces.
Well, wait, there's more. Time. 8 weeks, what, or 6 weeks. Oh my gosh. Were you shocked that he? Yeah.
Hey, he was a fan favorite. What can you say?
I know.
Can't hide his contempt.
I love Andy.
Clearly annoyed.
He's a fan favorite.
Well, we said it from the beginning. There's one way someone like them can make it far. And we hypothesized that perhaps Corey could try and be that guy.
He could be that guy, like
he was
the underdog.
Incapable, yeah.
That people just like to see that you're making any type of effort.
Yeah, entirely incapable of being that person.
He's such a nice guy.
So you're going back to the finale on Dancing with the Stars. So we'll see you live. I'll see you live.
It's gonna happen tomorrow night. It's very exciting. I've been back in the ballroom. I've been rehearsing. I've been training.
No, he wasn't.
Nope. You'll see it all.
There's no way you rehearsed that.
Can we get on Stars for one moment and talk about the spelling legacy?
Fine. Yeah, we don't want to get canceled. I just have to tell you the 3 top things that I love you, and I know it's from the past, but so Goonies Never Say Die. I don't know. It was the first kids movie I saw in the theater.
If we do the sequel, we'll bring you on the set. How about that?
What?
He's also being very presumptuous of we'll have you on. Dude, we don't know if you're even going to be there.
Yeah, all right? All that pull.
Yeah. I mean, he will be there. But
he has no pull.
Yes, that too.
He has 0 pull.
So my dad, Adrien Spelling, was really, really good friends with Steven Spielberg. And he was telling him like, oh my God, my kid loves Goonies, da, da, da. And he got off the phone and he goes, Uncle Steven says, if they ever make a Goonies 2, babe, they're going to put you in it.
Oh, wow. Well, good.
And I'm like, I haven't seen him since my dad passed.
That was like a jealous overreaction.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
He's like, if I don't start yelling, I'm going to start crying.
I'll remind him. I'll remind him that you reminded me. And
I'll remind him.
Yeah, he'll, hey, Steven, I don't know if you remember, you told Mr. Spelling that
Sorry,
Tori.
I'm not signing any autographs right now, kid. I appreciate it.
No, Mr. Spielberg.
Thank you so much.
Steve.
Have a good one.
It's me, Corey.
Some guy. Hey, Ben, can you take care of that guy?
I'd have to talk to him, which I haven't seen him in like 10 years. But apparently,
I'll play a
it's
dead
gonna
body
happen.
in a freezer. I don't care.
Wait. I mean, I'll tell him. ... Haven't seen him in 10 years.
Yeah, sorry.
You know what, Tori? I'll also tell him.
I'll let him.
Mike Steele.
Finally, I've been looking for an excuse to call Steven.
Steven, I was on this podcast with, yes, you guessed it, Tori Spelling. What's a podcast?
Usually it's just full of haters and trolls. But sometimes there's good ones.
Every once in a while, it does the comment doesn't start with cocoa buns.
What are you talking about? Are you speaking English, Corey?
Yeah.
No, they're trolls. You don't get it. They're haters.
I'm not off a bean. I'm of sound mind.
They're pedo protector Satanists.
Come back.
Hello, Filth Pigs. My name is Tom Simon, and I'm a licensed private investigator and retired FBI special agent. You may know me from my Simon Investigations social media content and for my numerous appearances on the Jim and Them show as Hawaii Tom. I'm making this video to encourage you to donate to the Tots Turnt Toy Drive that Jim and Them organizes every year to distribute toys to underprivileged children in Las Vegas. For a show that is often wild and edgy and crosses the line regularly, this is Jim and Them's opportunity to redeem themselves and maybe even buy their way into heaven. This year's toy drive is particularly significant for the same reason last year's was so tragic. You may remember that last year's campaign was just getting off the ground when a has-been former actor and no-talent aspiring musician named Tori Feldman was able to get the Jim and Them YouTube channel pulled off their platform under false pretenses. This despicable act of cowardice limited the scope of the toy drive and literally stole Christmas gifts from the hands of needy kids. That's the kind of ghoulish monster we're up against. Well, they say that success is the best revenge, and the show has been reinstated back on YouTube. As such, today is our day of reckoning. Go to jimandthem.com to donate to the toy drive and show this goblin Grinch that we're not going to let him steal Christmas from underprivileged children ever again. Let's send a message. Jim and Them are pop culture. I know this, you know this. Have a great day, and be cool.
We get turned for the toes and the whole world screams. Every riff, every shout, fueling Christmas dreams. Raise the money, raise the madness, raise the fucking roof. Cause Feldman's magic hits your chest like a goddamn truth. Hey! Crank it louder, break the